This is the book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rechakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone and salutations. To Allah, I give my dear pushing His truth and all truth and sincerity diligently throughout the four corners. All right, I'm the brother Shamar Moth from Great Millstone, Miami. Also from Great Millstone, Southwest Florida. Out here in the Fort Myers area. All right, coming to you, Akim, with another lesson in which I pray that this lesson be edifying, straight to the point. All right, and serves as an exhortation, okay, and a comfort, okay, to the body. All right, as I just read Luke 21 and 28. All right, which I read again. It says, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. All right, now in context, when you read this, okay, this Luke, the 21st chapter, all right, it goes into the signs of Hamashiach's return, all right, of Yahweh's return, okay, in which it talks about, well, should I read verse 8? Salaki, I start verse 9. It says, but when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilence, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. All right, and it goes on and on. All right, and the reason why I jumped down to the 28th verse is because we're beginning to see, all right, some of these, these signs that Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua had left us come to pass, man. We're seeing it, all right, as it says in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, all right, the vision is yet for an appointed time, all right, and at the end it shall speak and not lie, okay, and a lot of these prophecies are speaking right now, all right, and what prophecies am I talking about? All right, we're hearing of wars, rumors of wars right now, what's going on the global stage. Okay, Iran and Israel have locked horns, so to say, are going tit for tat. And it started with the gutter rats, the Israelis, all right, the small hatters, all right, committing strikes, all right, on Iran, with Iran retaliating, okay, and that situation is actually bubbling right now, all right, with America, all right, backing, Israel as always. And why is this so significant? Because the scriptures tell us that what the least of the flock shall draw them out, all right, and we know that Iran is a very powerful nuclear capable country, all right, who is being backed, all right, by several other superpowers that are nuclear capable, all right, China being one and Russia being one, all right, which I believe it was today that Russia's president Vladimir Putin and Turkey's President Erdogan, all right, over a phone call, expressed their all right, there, go right ahead and pull this up real quick. Over a phone call, they displayed their deep disapproval of what, today, all right, the deep disapproval on what Israel has done in that region, man. All right, this is from what's this website? endtimeheadlines.org. All right, it says Putin and Erdogan condemns Israeli actions against Iran. In a phone call, Erdogan calls Netanyahu greatest threat in the region. All right. Now, I remember I was watching a video this morning on the way to work. See if I can get this this video title. All right, which Lord's will I put these the link to the article and to the video in the chat. Okay, the video was entitled "The Israel-Iran War Just Changed Everything." Okay, it was this video.
So what are the penalties for not filing?
That's an ad. This video came out 2 days ago. All right, this video came out 2 days ago. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this out is because in this video, I'm gonna try to find the timestamp and put it in the description box as well. In this video, the narrator made a point that right now, with this tension going on between Israel and Iran, that anything Israel does or say, all right, could completely shift the tide of this conflict. All right. And Israel, and in the video, this dude, the narrator mentioned how Israel might actually try to provoke, all right, try to provoke Iran to retaliate more in hopes that it will draw America into that war, all right, which we know that's going to end up leading to what? World War III, okay? It's going to lead to World War III. Now, of course, we're still waiting on, the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, to be fully implemented. But nonetheless, we're living in some beautiful times, man. All right, the Lord is actually showing us that He's standing on His word. All right, so we should be putting our full confidence in that, man. All right, we should be putting our full confidence in that, man. We got this situation with Israel and Iran going on right now. All right, what else is going on? We're having there's because of this situation, there's a division going on, which there's always been a division going on within America, but even the Republicans right now are split, all right, between this situation going on, all right, with the traditional pro-Israeli Republicans backing, all right, Trump's strong sentiments and statements, applauding Israel for their their strikes against Iran and calling for Iran to immediate surrender, all right, to him, walking that fine line, wanting to, provide military support to Israel, all right, because there's talks on that, how America is basically going to end up being drawn into the war, again, as the scriptures called, okay? All right, so on one side you have the traditional pro-Israeli Republicans backing Trump, and then you have the the American First nationalist wing, part of the Republicans, all right, not wanting to involve themselves in what's going on overseas and what's going on with Israel, not wanting to intervene, wanting to put America first. Because they know that if America gets drawn into this Israel and Iran conflict, it might lead to an endless war. All right. Well, little do they know that war would possibly end, and it is going to end. It's going to end in America getting destroyed. All right. So there's division, man, within Babylon, which the scriptures tell us that a house divided shall not stand. All right. We're seeing the dollar, all right, weakening, okay? The dollar right now is at its weakest point, its lowest point in about 3 years, due to all the economic policies and investor shifts that's going on in the world right now, All right, all the way to from that to talks of AI replacing clerical workers and employees, man. All right, how the past few days and weeks, okay, the week or two, there's been a strong global focus on AI automation and white collar jobs and clerical work. So that's going to leave a lot of people, all right, jobless, man. All right. And we know how people get when they become jobless, man. All right. Workers and unions are pushing back. All right. It's going to be mass job displacements. It might cause uproars, man. So we're living in some great times, man. All right. These are times that the prophets that were before us, all right, all looked and desired to see. All right. Matthew 13 and verse 16, it says, "But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them." Right? So the Lord has blessed us by first of all, opening our eyes, pouring his spirit upon us for us to be able to distinguish these things and being able to line what's going on in the world to prophecy, man, because there's a lot of people who claim to be waiting on the Messiah's return, all right, but they clearly can't see the signs. But the Heavenly Father has allowed us to see the times, all right, the signs in these times, all right. So we should be looking up, man. All right, we should be lifting up our heads. All right, we should be rejoicing. We should be glad. All right, because why? Our redemption draweth nigh, man. Okay, we shouldn't be in this down spirit. That down shit is gonna kill you, man. All right, you should be up, man. There's great things. There's great things happening on the earth, in the earth right now. All right, and that's the sentiment I've been seeing in the chats with the heads, with the brothers. Everybody is happy right now, man. Everybody's excited. I am as well, because this clearly shows that we're heading in the path that the Lord said that this place was going to head. All right, which will culminate to America, which is Babylon being destroyed. All right, Esau, Edom, which is the self-proclaimed white man, being taken out of power. All right, and the Israelites, all right, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Seminole Indians, speckled birds, all right, which are those that are scattered throughout the world, that look like all the other nations, probably speak the languages, but within their bodies, all right, flows the royal blood of Israel, and the spirit within that body is the spirit of Yasharallah, man. The spirit itself bear witness, man, that we're the children of the Lord, man. Okay, salvation is around the corner for us, man. All right. So Romans 13 and 11, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. All right. Our salvation is nearer than when we believe. So now it's high time to awake out of sleep, man. All right. You see there's a lot of Israelites, a lot of, Jake out there that's still in this hunky-dory, going after the world, go along to get along vibration. Nah, man. It's time to snap out of that mindset, man, and to return unto Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, man. All right, and seek him 10 times more while we are still in the cool of the day, man. While the gates of mercy are still open. Okay? Verse 12 says, "The night is far spent, the day is at hand." All right, let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. All right, so we got to be more locked in, man. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Verse 13, "Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting or drunkenness, not in chambering or wantonness, not in strife and envying, but put ye on the Lord Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, and make not provision to the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. So we should be in the, like right now we're in the time, again, seeing what's going on. We should be tapping in more, man, being more of the spirit and less of the flesh, man. Okay? Because again, man, look at the times that we're in. Look at what's going on right now, man. Come on now. All right? You got Turkey is let me just do this real quick. Hold on. Right. Turkey is a NATO country, man. Is a NATO nation. All right. And they're openly, all right, all right, showing their disgust for what Israel is doing right now. And guess who's backing Israel? America. So pretty soon you're gonna see Turkey to start talking about America, which Turkey has talked down on America several times before. But we're getting closer and closer to that great tension that's going to tear, these allied nations, these nations that are allied with America apart, man. All from America backing, all right, the small hatters, which the small hatters have become the bully of the Middle East right now, man. All right. So we're living in great times, man. Stay up, brothers. Stay prayed up. All right. Continue to serve and seek Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. All right. So with that, shalom.